pretty extreme example of like what you can find out there to flip for a profit. But it does happen, you know. What's going on, everybody? My name is Ari on Instagram and on YouTube as Nothing New Thrifts. On this channel, I'm basically documenting my process as a new eBay reseller. Yeah, we've been at it for about a year and a half now, and we just completed our second January. So in today's video, I actually want to show you guys 13 sales that we had for over $50 just in the month of January 2022. Let's go. Let's get right into it. All right, so in the spirit of documenting the process, let's really quick compare our second January to our first January. I think the growth is pretty impressive, and I think we can continue at this rate for a good little while. So yeah, our first January, we had 44 sales, and we sold a total of $1,849, including like all the shipping and taxes and all the fees and everything. All right, in our second January, we actually had a total, this second January that just passed, 193 sales for a total of $6,578. So yeah, 44 sales first January, 193 on the second January, basically 4 times the growth. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's get into what we sold. All right, so the first item just over the $50 mark is actually a really nice item. It's definitely a brand that I would recommend picking up to resell. It's Pendleton. So it was a black and red plaid Pendleton board shirt. So I knew it was cool when I found it. Opened it up. It was like I think it was made in Mexico. Yeah, it was made in Mexico of like US virgin wool. So it was a wool plaid shirt. Honestly, it was wrecked. It was pretty wrecked. So these things in good condition can go for like almost $100. I think we listed ours for like 50 to 60. No, obviously a little higher. So we listed for like 65. Got an offer of 50 or 52, accepted that. I think we paid $6 for this at a Goodwill. Yeah, check out, the pictures. I'll put the pictures with the rips and stuff. Still sold in that condition. So definitely look out for some Pendleton. Definitely look out for that, that good wool stuff. All right, first sale. On to the next. All right, so the second item was actually another Goodwill pickup, another long sleeve button up. So again, about $5 for these. This was a Hackett London men's linen button up shirt. So honestly, we probably wouldn't have looked it up if it wasn't brand new with tags. So thankfully it was. I looked it up at Goodwill. They were selling okay online on eBay. So, but when I looked up on the website, they were selling for like $100 to $200 on their own website at retail. So again, this thing was brand new. Definitely picked it up for $5, and we accepted an offer of $62 plus shipping. Yeah, so another brand to look out for, Hackett London. Definitely look out for linen shirts. Linen's hot, especially these nice patterns. Yeah, another good sale. On to the next. All right, next sale actually came in at $64.95. This one was a vintage Walt Disney World Lifeguard staff jacket. This thing was pretty cool. We found it at the Goodwill. It just said Lifeguard on the front. You open it up, on the tag it'll say like Walt Disney or Walt Disney World, and this one had like the maker of the jacket was like Banff Designs. So Walt Disney World Banff Designs on the tag. Yeah, didn't have anything like it on eBay, so I kind of set my own price. I think we had it at around $75, accepted a $64.95 offer. Happy with that. Yeah, on to the next. Next item was a banger. Next item was a Patagonia woman's Goose down puffer vest. Unfortunately, or I guess not unfortunately, but it was a size small. Yeah, actually, so I'm gonna take that back. People say not to buy, super small sizes, which I agree with. But when it's a nice item, it doesn't really matter what size it is. There's people that size that want that item. So this was a small Patagonia vest. I think we paid up for the swap meet. We did pay up for it. We paid $20 at the swap meet. Sold pretty fast. I think sold in about a week. I think I had it at $75, and I accepted an offer of $68.50. After it sold, we actually got a message or two from different people asking. Somebody literally said, if this is returned, please let me know, I'm interested in buying it. So that's pretty funny, I guess. Pretty sought after. I'll definitely pick up again, and I would pay up again for that item any day of the week. Another good sale. Patty G, you can count on it. On to the next. All right, so we definitely do mostly clothes these days, but the next item was a toy. The next item was a Ben 10. It was sealed, a Ben 10 sealed action figure. It was named Wrath from 2010. So definitely look out for anything that's Ben 10. I didn't know this before. I know this now after selling this one. We picked these up at a Goodwill. The glass case was full of them. I didn't think they were worth much because they were just sitting there. And usually this place is crowded with resellers. Scanned one. I saw they were selling for all over the place, 50 to 150. So yeah, we picked them all up for $6 a piece, and we've been selling them already here and there. I think we sold 3 of them already. Anyways, this one, Mr. Wrath, sold for $70 plus shipping. On to the next. All right, we're moving on up. Next sale came in at $74.95. This was a New Era Los Angeles Lakers / Dodgers 5950 fitted hat. Yeah, awesome hat. Shout out to the Lakers and the Dodgers for making that happen for the city in 2020. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Yeah, obviously, you know, that's the reason why this hat is pretty epic. We found them at like clearance at a local at the mall, actually, locally at the mall. They were on at a sports store. I think they were $20 for them. They already had sales on eBay for around 60, 65 at that time, and this was about a month or two ago. Yeah, I mean, that was an easy call for me. I knew these hats would be worth, well, you know, again, they were already worth 60, 65. I priced mine higher than that. No problem. You know, again, took a little while to sell, but sold for $74.95. We have a couple more of those bad boys left. Yeah, paid $20 for those. $74.95 sale. Boom. On to the next. Next sale came in at also $74.95. This was another retail arbitrage purchase. We picked these up at Target. I actually sold 2 of them. So I picked this up at Target for about $25. This was the Halo Master Chief controller phone stand. These things are popular. You can hold your phone with it, or you can hold the controller with it. You can display a lot of things with it. Sometimes people use them like on their eBay. I've seen people use them for pictures of like video games and stuff. They're pretty cool. Anyways, I bought them for 25. They were selling for 60 at the time on eBay. I priced mine a little bit higher. You know, again, I'm not expecting mine to sell right away. Expecting mine to hang out for a little bit while the other ones sold out. No problem with that. That was my plan. Anyways, we sold 2, paid 25, sold for $74.95. Boom. On to the next. All right, let's keep it going. So the next item was actually a pair of shoes that we managed to sell for $84.95. Definitely look out for these. So this was a pair of Converse Chuck Taylors, Chucks. These were some nice high top Chucks, pretty basic looking Chucks, but they did have this little heart with the eyes. I know this thing is something. I've seen it before, right? So anyways, you know, you look at the shoe, you look inside the shoe, and it has the brand name. Hopefully I'm not butchering this. It was a Chuck Taylor collab with Comme des Garcons. It was a good size. It was a size 10. These things were pretty beat. They weren't like torn or anything. They were physically, they were all there. But they were beat. They were dirty. They were missing laces. I priced them, you know, thinking high, I would accept an offer. Anything over like 65, I was ready to go. Yeah, they sold for full price, $84.95. Another solid sale. Again, $12.99 into $84.95. Couldn't be happier about that. Let's go. All right, so our next 2 sales actually came from our pickups in our last video. First one is going to be a vintage, both of them are Vintage Jams World Hawaiian Shirts. This one was the Tropicana model, listed same day we posted it. We listed all of them for $100, and we got an offer for $90 on this. Good to go. Sold. And then the next one we actually sold for a little bit more. It was a same thing, Vintage Jams World limited edition Hawaiian shirt. This was the Rockfish model. Woke up the morning we posted this, I think with like 7 offers on it. Definitely was not going to accept any of them because some were low and some were getting high. But yeah, like 7 offers in one morning. We knew this item would sell right away. And it did. It sold later that afternoon for full price, $99.95 plus shipping. So that's 2 of those shirts sold. We picked up 11 shirts for $200 or 12 shirts for $200. And yeah, $190 out of the first 2. And then we sold one for $30, a different brand. So we're already making money on that lot. The rest of the 10 shirts will be profit. Let's keep it going. Next item is actually going to be a very rare item for us to be selling. I guess rare itself, and just rare that you're gonna see us selling something like this. It was a Sony stereo cassette player / recorder. Yeah, so usually cassette players don't sell for that much, but cassette recorders do sell for a good amount of money. So they're a little different. Keep your eye out. They look the same. It'll just be marked differently. Yeah, all these things have a model number. So if you ever find one and you're curious, you can just look up the model number real quick, and you'll know if it's worth something or not. I know there's some out there that can sell for two, three, $400. The one that I sold itself actually in working condition sells for about two to 250. I don't like selling stuff like this. We've had bad luck selling stuff like this. I'm not an expert in it, so I can't fully test it. I think we had 5 VCRs get returned to us in November or December, all like within like 2 weeks. It just like we were done. We're done with these things. We're picking them up for $10, selling for 50. I'd rather sell T-shirts all day long. They don't break. There's no hassles. Yeah, all day long. The only way I'll sell one of these is the way you see here, not working, 4 parts, untested, or I'll describe how well I tested it in the description, and that's it. I don't want any returns, none of that. Got positive review on this one. Person was happy to get it. I think if you know how to fix it, it probably would take a little bit, $15 to fix it, and then you got yourself a $200 item. Yeah, so sold for $99.95. We found this at a Goodwill. I think we paid $4 for it. Again, I don't buy stuff like this, but it's hard to walk away from a potential profit that big, even again that we sold this for parts for $99.95 plus shipping. On to the next. Definitely one of my favorite sales of the month. Probably because it was one of my favorite items that we've found. I just love the way this thing looked. It was a 1999 Russell Athletic UCLA Rose Bowl crew neck, like embroidered 1999 Rose Bowl. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have anything like it listed on eBay. Usually these Russell Athletic crew necks can go for 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way to $100 for like the higher end schools and like the crazy big embroideries. So yeah, I put mine at 100. If you look up vintage Russell Athletic crew neck sweaters, I think mine will be priced at one of like the higher sales. Yeah, we got to keep pushing those numbers up, keeping those numbers high, keeping that value high. Anyways, really happy to sell this. I think it went international. So always stoked for international sales. I think those people are paying a lot to get these items, and I think they really appreciate it. So yeah, $100. I think we paid $6 at a Goodwill. Another awesome sale. All right, so this next sale is awesome. It was our biggest sale for January, our biggest sale in the video for today, and it was a cool one, man. We had no idea what this was. This was a rare, oh, this is what I called it, a rare woman's Ralph Lauren tactical genuine leather full zip dress. So I think my titles are getting pretty good. Yeah, we picked this up the swap meet. We paid $5 for it. We picked it up because it was Ralph Lauren. And then we looked at the tag, and the tag said 100% genuine leather. So we got excited. Again, paid $5 for it. Came home, had no idea what it was. Couldn't find anything like it on eBay. Couldn't find anything like it on the Ralph Lauren website. I reached out to a couple buddies. Shout out to Dom I Thrift on Instagram. He actually gave me some keywords that I could try to use. He actually was the one that told me to call it tactical, I think. Yeah, anyways, check out his Instagram. Dope dude. Yeah, I priced it at my own price. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll set my price, and then we'll see what happens. We can drop the price, right? That's you can always drop the price. So $149.95. I think it sat around for like 3 weeks, if that. Sold for full price plus shipping, no offer sent, no nothing. Yeah, crazy sale. $5 purchase, $150 sale. Yeah, great way to end the video. All right, so now I'm gonna do the math real quick and see what we paid and see what was the total like sales of all these 13 sales. Let's go. All right, so I may be off by a couple bucks here or there, but basically it looks like we spent $152 on those 13 items, and those 13 items brought us a total of $1,093 in sales. Yeah, pretty exciting. Pretty extreme example of like what you can find out there to flip for a profit. But it does happen. I think obviously the more knowledgeable we get, the more you know about items, the easier it is to spot these things kind of sitting out in the wild. Or the more you know about more of these items to kind of look out for that are going to be heavy hitters that you're not going to find every day, but you will run into them. The more you're out there hunting and looking for items. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Definitely let me know if there was anything, any of my sales that surprised you guys, and you guys wouldn't think that something would sell or that thing would sell for that much. And definitely let me know if there was anything that I sold that I undersold that was worth like $1,000 or $1,000,000 or something. Yeah, just out here learning, out here grinding. We're working hard. We're trying to just grow the store. We think it has ridiculous potential. This YouTube has been growing. I think we had not I think I know we had 0 subscribers last year, or 1 or 2 or 3 or 5. We got to 20, and it was awesome for me. We got to 50 and it was awesome. We just got to 100 in January. We're at 120 now. I'm counting. I'm keeping track of all you guys. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Thank you guys for watching again. Thank you guys for watching to the end. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to keep them coming. We are going to keep them coming. Check us out on Instagram, and subscribe and like the video on YouTube at Nothing New Thrifts. And we'll see you guys in the next one.